Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is something I have wanted to do for a very long time. An actual karting video, a proper karting video. So as you can see, I've got a helmet camera, I've got a chin strap on my helmet, and this is the first time I've ever used it. Well, this morning really. Ignore the date and the time, that's completely wrong, but here we are, TeamSport Reading, 50 lap race. It's 12 of us, and yeah, this is a pretty interesting race. Nothing amazing happened, but I was quite worried about the recording. I thought, oh no, it's just going to be, all it's going to be is the steering wheel, but actually it's turned out to be quite good, and this is my first time using all this editing software, so hopefully I don't bollocks this. But here we are, just coming out of the pits, warming up the tyres, if it actually does anything. This is the first session of the day. 5 red lights, goes green, random grid, straight up into P5 from starting 6. And this guy in the blue suit, this is the guy we've got to watch out for. He's pretty quick, you can see, just getting through the traffic and making some space for us. We're already up to 4th place on the opening couple of corners. And we're going to go down the inside of the, can we just call him blue suit guy? Yeah, we're going to call him blue suit guy. So we're up to P3 on the bottom floor now. I'm just trying to get ahead of the drivers in front. Obviously they're a bit slower, so it shouldn't be too hard to get past. Straight up now, P2, and should be up in the lead fairly soon. Trying to go round the outside, just going up onto the top floor, but just get pushed out a bit wide there. You can't really overtake round the outside. There's blue suit guy again coming up the inside. We have the inside for the next hairpin, and we just managed to keep it in front of him. And again, we're still getting held up by number 19, and blue suit guys are going round the outside. We're now side by side, coming down the ramp onto the middle floor. 3, 2, 1, a red light comes out, and luckily we all stop safely. But it's a bit of a deadly, not deadly, a bit of a dangerous place to stop. Light goes back to green. We get the jump start on 19, and so does the blue suit guys. So we're side by side, coming down into turn 1, and we just managed to brake a little bit later, a little bit sharper, and we managed to get up into 1st place. So on the beginning of lap 2, we're now leading the race from starting 6th. And this part of the race was quite lonely, to be honest with you. I mean, I did pull out quite a lot, and I only started really encountering other drivers when we got the back markers. So another interesting thing that happened with this race is we're racing with Chris Bridgman, whose channel I'll put in the description below. He'll also have a video of this race up as well. Chris actually started last, and I was just trying to kind of monitor his process each lap, seeing where he was. But Chris was very fast. I'm not going to ruin what happened, but definitely go check out Chris's video after this one, of course. As you can see, first back marker, number 11, just taking it very cautiously. I don't want to get any penalty points, and I don't want to ruin someone else's race, but goes quite wide there. Possibly lets us pass the nice and easy back marker, but they're not all going to be that easy, and that's something you will see as this video goes on. I don't know what lap this is. Maybe I should have done a lap counter. Something I'll look into doing in future videos. Another back marker, just nice and easy. Better exit. Just trying to go round the outside, but actually show us the door. Like, no, you ain't getting past. Fair play, fair enough. Blocking the inside. Trying to go around the outside. I just thought better of it as they run wide up the inside on to the ramp, coming up to the middle floor. So at the moment, the gap we have is pretty substantial. Guy in the blue suit. And I was pretty much just cruising, just trying to stay out, not make any issues, not trying to crash or anything like that. You see the back markers start to get a little bit more heavier now. We've got a couple up ahead, 23 I believe that is. Again, trying to go around the outside, just seeing what moves I can possibly do, but not going to get past there. Doing the cutback on the ramp, we get a much better exit out the corner, up the inside. And we almost get hit. I just managed. I saw him coming in quite hot, so I thought better steer away because I don't really want to get spun round when I'm leading. Now the driver in front I can't make out which number that is. 25, I think that's 25. Now he's going to be someone very interesting to watch out for in the later part of this video. This guy isn't really slow, but he is going to cause a few problems. So keep an eye on this driver. As you can see, he's just very good at positioning his car, and he is quite difficult just to get past, just to try to lap. But you know, you see, he's not too slow, and that's hard. When you have a back marker that isn't slow, but you need to get past, that's always a difficult thing. And especially on this track, something I need to work on is definitely my overtaking. I think I'm quite cautious of sending it, and there's probably a lot of points in this video where people are probably thinking, why aren't we sending it there? And I just don't want to take anyone out. But as we go, we got the inside though. He leaves a lot of room for us. I'm just trying to get to the other back marker, which can't do right now. But going down the inside of the last couple of corners, best part of the track. I love that section of the track. Really fun. But yeah, we get past both of those guys relatively easy. So we've got another back marker now. Pretty much all this video is just overtaking traffic. That's is the majority of this video. Number 14 up ahead. Not going to make it too hard for us. Leaves us a lot of room on the inside. Get past nice and easy. And yeah, just in cruise control now. Just in cruise control really. Just trying to keep it clean, trying to pump in some good lap times. Now the interesting thing with this track is normally when you go to a kart track first thing in the morning, this race is at 8 AM, so it's quite early in the morning. It is winter, it's cold, so you expect the track to be quite slow, not to be very grippy. But even when I first got in the car, it felt quite quick. Something I was quite surprised about, and why that surprised me, and how well, normally it's slow, right? That's just normally how it works. If the track is hot, you get more grip, you go faster. So my previous lap record before coming to this race was a 55 something or other. But on the morning session, I managed to do a 54.3. So 54.3 is now my lap record. On a winter morning, the first one's on the track. I'm quite surprised. The track seems to be getting a lot better, and so did Chris as well. Chris also beat his lap record. So we were both quite surprised how quick the track was for the morning. But it seems this track has really evolved in pace. I don't know what's happened. Maybe it's the karts got quicker. They had a new fleet not too long ago. So I'm wondering if maybe that's why. But the lap record of the overall track has come down by 3 or 4 seconds. And everyone seems to be absolutely smashing it. So at some point, hopefully maybe do a members event, I'd love to come back and just see if I can get into the 52s, possibly like low 53s. That would be really interesting. So I think that's definitely something we're going to try doing, maybe in the coming month before the SRK season starts. So that should be good fun, a good little challenge. But anyway, back to this race, and not an awful lot has happened. Just as I said, as a red, this was a fairly clean race actually. 12 people, obviously not a max grid. A max grid is 20 around this track. Reds come out very briefly. There was only reds and greens in this race, no yellows. And it was just, well, it was just quite chilled. And lapping most people, most people didn't make too much of a fuss about it. And it just was nice and easy. But at this point in the race, I'm starting to feel, about halfway through, I'm starting to feel a little bit fatigued. My arms are aching a little bit. And this is where I start to realise, oh man, I need to work out. I really need to work out, because if I need to do SRK this year, yeah, I can't be getting arm ache in the middle of a final or something. I don't really want that to happen. But the pace was definitely still there. That's for sure. It's number 14 again in front of us, and you see just nudging the back of him there, just apologising. I think the guy in front of him was a bit slow on the exit, causing a little Constantina effect. But yeah, nothing major at all. Get up the inside of 14 and head on to the next caster lap. But yeah, at this point I was just keeping an eye on the blue car, the blue suit guy, who was in second. And there was a point where I was on around the middle floor, and the blue suit guy was basically on the second floor, and I was just going up to the top floor as I was coming down it. So I had quite a big gap. So I didn't think I would probably be getting challenged by anyone in this race, if I'm honest with you. And I think we just got a little bit of contact there, just got hit at the side. As you can see, trying to go side by side with 25. Again, this is the same driver I have to keep an eye out for later. I'm just going to sit back. Goes a little bit too deep there. We get a much better exit. Should be ahead of him just going into the double right-hander. But no, see, he pushes us wide. He's like, no, I'm not letting you pass. Fair play. I was a little bit frustrated there. Probably because I knew Chris was now up into second or third at this point, and he was catching pretty fast. So I was just thinking, just let me pass. You're a back marker. I just wanna get away from Chris. I do not want Chris near me. No offense, Chris. But yeah, some good defending. You know, all fair play to him. You know, he had the right to do that. It's just how it is. But yeah, I definitely started to feel the pressure as Chris was just eking a little bit closer each lap. And this is the guy up in fourth now that we are approaching the lap. Again, not a slow guy at all. He was quick. So I knew that trying to lap him was not going to be easy. You know, you don't want to let someone by too easily, because it's, you know, you just don't want to. I mean, I wouldn't. As you see, just goes a little bit wide there. You get a better exit out the first corner, straight down the inside. Nice clean move. Nice, left us enough room. Something that will not happen later. But yeah, it was good. Yeah, all this is really just lapping back markers. Number 11 down the inside of the double right-hander, double right-hander last corner section thing. That's what I'm going to call it. That's the new name for it. And just keep an eye out soon, because we're going to see the blue suit guy again. The one we were racing with at the start of the race. As it seems that we've managed, look at that, just trying to lap two drivers there, and one of them just pulled out trying to overtake the guy in front while I was passing, and we made a little bit of contact. So yeah, not really sure whose fault was that. I would say it was probably a racing incident, because it happened just as I was going for the move. But it's all good. We all stayed in the race. No one got taken out, or we got a little bit of contact, but it wasn't anything major by any means. So that was the first kind of point of interest in this race, as we just go to lap 14 again, leaving us enough space. Really cool guy. Every time we seemed to approach the lap, and he left us just enough room. So just putting my hand up just to say thanks for doing that. Nice little battle here. We try to switch around, like, nope, not going to go that way. Nope, can't go that way. Try to go up the inside. He runs a little bit wide in the first corner, and we're side by side for a very brief moment, heading down the corner heading down the straight into turn 1. Yeah, another back marker. Just get a much better exit up the inside. Quite a fast corner. This is quite a fun corner. I think this is my slowest point. It's the top section of the track. I really need to work on the hairpins, the beginning, the first and the second hairpin as you go up the ramp. I think that's my slowest point that I need to work on. But keep your eye out now, guys, because this is where things get very, very interesting. As I was saying, blue suit guy up in front. He is the third place driver, and we are about to lap him. But again, I knew that this guy was obviously, he's not slow, and he's not going to be easy to lap. As you can see, he's just weaving a little bit there, warming his tyres, you could say, but I would beg to differ. And it's going to be very difficult trying to find a way past. Now, again, keep in mind that Chris is catching. He's not far behind at all. He's less than half a lap behind. I would say he's probably about 2 or 3 corners behind, and he's catching faster and faster. The longer we stay behind kart 6, the quicker Chris will catch us. So trying to go for a move around the outside of the first hairpin, it's not going to happen. We tried to get the switchback or a better exit. 6 got it covered. He's blocking the inside, not letting us go for the move. And just at this moment, I'm starting to feel a little bit a little bit worried that Chris might actually get us. Even though he started last, Chris was just on a mad one this race, an absolute mad one. So the 6th car just goes a little bit wide. We cannot get inside though. He goes a little bit wide here, the first hairpin downstairs, but again, just can't get close enough. You leave a little bit of a gap, just unable to get past. And remember, the other guy, the other driver, number 25, is in front now. So we've got 25 and 6, the hardest ones to lap. There's a bit of contact there, as 6 trying to lap 25, just can't get it done. He moves back over, almost comes into the path of us, and we give him a nice little tap on the exit and slow ourselves right down. 6 going back up the inside. This is getting a nice little battle now, and we're trying to look for any opportunity we can to get in there and overtake. 6 almost spins 25 round, and I'm guessing he's feeling a little bit frustrated as well. And it's just very close. I think we got nudged there, or maybe it happened a bit later on. We're just trying everything we can in our power to get past. We're side by side, coming down into turn 1, and still just cannot get past. And at this point, Chris is right on the bumper now, and he's right there. You can see him there. We might even be even closer. But 6 leaves a big space there. We go up the inside, and he starts. Well, he gives us a little bit of a tap on the inside. Probably just didn't have much room. But we managed to keep it in front, just about. So he's still behind us, and he still wants to get back past. And this is the guy that's been really hard to lap. Number 25. Just looking for any opportunity to pass him. As soon as we pass this driver, we can just start pulling away in front. But here's number 6. The blue suit back up on the inside again. We're trying to stay round the outside. Now we got the inside line, and we get the move done. We're still in front of him for now. And Chris is now even closer. Even closer, but see, we still just cannot get past. Trying to look for a move. Runs a little bit wide there on the corner. We're side by side, coming down into turn 1, but still cannot get it done. I get a big tap there, big tap from behind. I wasn't sure who that was, but it wasn't very pleasant, and that's probably why my left arm probably hurts a little bit now. But it's all good because we are still racing. We are still in the lead. Still trying to get past 25. He runs a little bit wide. He leaves us enough of a gap. And coming up the ramp, he's actually turning into us, trying to almost shove us into the barrier, but I'm not having any of that. And I start to push him back just a little bit, and we managed to get past. So we've managed to get past the back markers. We have a nice clear track. Chris has now got to get past that lot. Good luck, Chris. You're going to fucking need it. And now we just have to focus on pulling away as quick as we possibly can with the little time that we have left in this race. It was around one of these laps where I did my fastest lap, the 54.3, around lap 44. I haven't counted the laps. I don't know which lap it is. It's just probably one of the laps near the end. Going around the outside of a back marker, just probably goes a little bit wide, get the switch back. Got a nice easy run up into the double right-hander on the bottom floor. But yeah, that's the last we're going to see of blue suit guy and Chris. Well, until after the race. Anyways, we just managed to pull out enough of a gap. And again, I was just looking where he was each lap. He's edging just closer and closer and closer and closer. Nice little move there on number 1. Into the last few couple of corners of the lap. And this is where it gets really interesting, because there's a red flag, red light right at the end. And I didn't know this, but apparently Chris was pretty much right behind us at this point. So it goes green, Chris is right behind us, and we have about 2 or 3 laps to go until the checker flag comes out. So here we go. Last corner of the race, start-finish line. If we turn the corner, we see the yellow flags, yellow lights, race is over, we have won. So the first race of 2022 ends in a win. It's a great way to start the season. Great way to start before the SRK as well. And yeah, just an enjoyable race, especially with all those back markers. I thought we were going to lose it at one point, but luckily not. So thanks to TeamSport Reading. It was a really great session, run very well, and thanks and well done to all the drivers. Great race. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Get ready, there's going to be a lot more of these videos in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.